if you're planning to write music graded exams up to any level, this is how the question is going to look like. And for today we are treating grade 1 and grade 2 music theory exams. So the first question is, settle the correct time signature for each of this bar. That means each of this bar has different time signature, each of this music. So let's see, I'm going to give you a very simple tip, because sometimes when you enter exams, or you may likely forget some things, but with a clear understanding of how it was supposed to be, you can still answer the question and get it correctly. So this first one has crochet, quiver rest, quiver, then 4 semi-quivers and a crochet. So without wasting time, you see, let's take crochet as one beat now. So this is 1, half, half, that's 2. 4 of this makes 1 crochet, 3 and 4. So the answer is 4, 4. Question 1 is answered. Then the second one has this is a line, and this is only this part is a semi-quiver. So the second one has dotted quiver, semi-quiver, which makes this is a 3/4 note. So 3/4 quarter, that's 1 plus 2. So the second one is 2, 4. Then the third one has a crochet, dotted crochet, that's 1 1/2, 2 and 3. So the third one is 3, 4. You have answered number 1 now. Now number 2 says, add the one missing bar line to each of this melody. One missing bar line. So take note of this. Now let's see what's gonna be the one missing. The first one is 2, 4. That means you're expected to have 2 crochets in each bar. So that's when you know what to add. So 4 semi-quiver gives us a crochet, because let's see here, 2 of this is a quiver, another 2 of this is a quiver. So 2 quiver gives us a crochet. So this is 1 crochet. Quiver and quiver rest is another 2 crochet. So we fix the bar line here. Meaning consists of 2 crochets inside. So we've answered that one. Then the next one is 3, 4. Let's see. This is 1 crochet, 2 crochet, 3 crochet. So there is going to be a bar line here. And this is 1 1/2, 2 and 3. So it means you've answered number 2 now. Tick the correct answer to each of these questions. A. How many quivers are in a dotted meaning? Now, when you see a question like this, you know you may likely forget trying to count using your brain. So you just, since you're asked how many quivers, just group some quivers. You can group up to a particular numbers. Then try to add them in twos. 2 quivers give a crochet, 2 quivers gives a crochet, and these 2 crochets will give you a meaning. Now your question was not just a meaning but a dotted meaning. That means it's not complete. Still keep grouping it. Let me group 2 more. Grouping it again, 2 quiver will give you another crochet. So you have 2 crochets to give you a meaning, and this 1 crochet is going to serve as a dot. So the answer now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 quivers gives us a dotted meaning. So the answer is this, and you were asked to tick the correct answer to each of these questions. How many crochets are in a semi-brief? The same thing. Now let's do the same thing. I'm using here, let me add 1 more crochet. 2 crochets is a meaning, 2 crochets is a meaning, 2 meaning is a semi-brief. So the answer is 4 crochets. I don't just want to answer using my brain, but because I would have done that, but I want to show you in case of exam tension or memory, because normally you must have memory loss in exams. In some questions, especially simple question like this, you may likely forget the answer. So trying to use your brain to remember what the answer should be, or to calculate what the answer should be, can be a little bit not easy. So you can use this technique. So how many crochets are in a semi-brief? The answer is 4. Let me use red. Then tick one box to show. Okay, let's go to question number 4. Tick one box to show which bar is grouped correctly. Which bar is grouped correctly? You know, this one has to do with note grouping. When it's in threes, it cannot be grouped. They should be on their own because they cannot be subdivided. When it's in fours, it can be grouped in twos. So that's it. Now let's see the first one, 3, 4. Let's see which of the bar here is grouped correctly. Now 3, 4. Let's see. 1. You have 2 of these will make, which is not, and then we have, so this bar is not even correctly grouped because all the bits supposed to be on their own. Now let's see this. This is 1, this is 2, this is 3. So this one is grouped well, this one is not grouped because in 3, 4 you can't divide the notes, subdivide the notes. So all the bits must be on their own. You can see here 1 bit is on its own. All this one grouped together is 1 bit on its own again, and this one 1 bit on its own. So this is the correctly grouped bar. Do you understand? And let's go to number 5. Circle the correct time signature for each of these bar. So you are asked to circle the correct time signature. And when you see questions like this, don't try to stress your mind, your brain beyond what you're seeing here, like maybe trying to think too much. Just look at the physical and answer the question. And the first one here is we have here, let me write the notes. We have quiver, and these 2 semi-quiver will still give you a quiver. So quiver again and this quiver again. So these are 3 quivers in here. So the answer to this first one is this 3/8. The music is 3/8. That's 3 quiver beats per bar. And the next one here is, let's see, we have a minim, a dotted minim and a crochet, which gives us a semi-brief, right? That's 1.5, 2, 3, 4. And so the second one here is this 4, 2. Remember, the question is circle the correct time signature for each of this bar. That means this music is 1 bar. This is 1 bar, this is 1 bar. So if you're answering it to be like 2 bars, for instance, if I say if I call this 2, 2, that means I'm answering for 2 bars, not 1 bar again. So first you need to understand the question. They say for each of this bar. They're not asking you, they're not giving you like maybe 2 bars to compare or to tell what the time signature is. But here is 1 bar. That's why your answer has to be within the bar. Now, if I call this 2, 2, it means I've divided this bar into 2 bars. So first understand the question, then you know how to answer. Okay, like this one, this is 1 bar. Now the third one, we have here a crochet, and this is triplet note that we've discussed, we've talked about with length. So this 3 quiver triplet note is 1 crochet and another 1 crochet. So this is going to be 3 crochet beats. Are we good? Okay, then the number 2 question, that's number 6, says write the correct key for each of these tonic triad. Now these are triad in root position. Once you see their position, you just know it's a triad on root position. So the first one here has the notes G, B, and D. So what is the note G, B, D? This is G major. So the first one here is G major triad. So this is G major. So write the correct key. Is it a C major, F major, minor, or so you're asked to write the correct key for each of the tonic triad. Tonic triad. That means this triad is the tonic triad of a particular key. What we mean by tonic triad is that it's the first degree of a particular key. That's why they put tonic. Yeah, assuming it was a supertonic or a median, that means that would have made it to be a kind of maybe so degree of a particular key. So this is the tonic triad, which means first degree of a particular key. The first one here is G. The second one, notes here are D, F sharp, and A. So what's the notes what's the triad that has these three notes? The answer is D major. Please write the major because we'll have D minor too. We can have D minor, which is still a tonic triad. So this is major. So you have to write the major if it's major and minor if it's minor. Okay. Then the third one consists of E flat, G, and B flat. What tonic triad has these notes combinations? The answer here is E flat major. So this is all. What we mean by this tonic triad is do mi so. This is do mi so, and this is the same thing here. This is the same do mi so. So the next one here is ledger line. I hope you're familiar with your ledger line. This is A, and this is C, and this is E. Good. So ACE. What triad has this notes combination? The answer to this one is A minor. So can you see why it's very important that you write the quality of the chord? Because if you don't write the quality, you get it wrong. Sometimes exams tension may make you to want to forget, but don't forget. You must always write the quality of that chord. Because without that, especially this one that has already been specified, tonic triad. You know, we have two tonics. We have the major and the minor. So we can have it in a major key or in a minor key. So it's very important. Like here we're on major and here we're having it on a minor. So it's very important. And here we have, this is F, A, C. Which chord is this? F major. So we have answered up to this point now. F major. Number 7. Add the one missing bar line to each of these melodies. Now, this word is bold. The one missing bar line. No go add two missing bar line. You are asked for just one missing bar line. And let's see, it's 3/4. You've been given the time signature. So with this time signature, you can easily add the missing bar line if you've been following all my lessons from day 1 till date. And we have here, okay, this is quiver. We have here crochet, and these two notes makes a meaning. This one is not complete. We have 1 2 3 1 2, so we have 3 here. Okay, it's complete now. Let's see. We have here crochets. This is 3/4 and quarter 1 2 3. So up to this point we have, because 3/2 means 3 meaning per bar. So here we have 3 meaning here. Let's see. Crochets, total crochet is not up to meaning plus. This makes a meaning. 2 meaning, 3 meaning. So it's complete. Then we have all these notes makes 1 meaning. This is 1. These 2 and 3. So we fixed the missing bar line. And the next one is 2 2. Let's see. 2 2, we have a crochet, and this makes 1 minute. Crochet is half, and quiver is quarter. So if we have a quarter and a dotted quarter, that's quarter and 1/8, which is 3/8 plus 1/8. So this is total of half and half, which is 1. Remember, it's 2 2. So we have here half, we have quarter rest, and we have quarter here. So let's join. This is total of half, half, 1. This half plus 2 quarter, 2. So we have a bar line here. Let's see if this side is complete. And we have here half plus all 1/8 here, which will be equivalent to half again, and here 2. So it means we fix the bar line there. Now the next one, let's see 3 4. Let's see 3 4. This is half and 2 quarters. This 2 quarters is also half. So 1 bit there plus 1, that is 2, plus 1, that is 3. So we fix our bar line here. Now this is 1.5, 2, 3. We are good at that point. Then let's see this one, 2 4. All these 4 notes is 1 plus 1, that's 2. And we have here a bar line, because 2 4 means 2 crochet beats per bar. I hope you still know that. And we have here half plus 2 quarter, and quarter, 2 quarter plus half, which is correct. Okay, so let's go to number 8. Tick correct or cross, that's wrong, each box to show whether the rest are correct or incorrect. So you are now asked the rest values, whether your rest is correct or incorrect. So just tick. And the first one is 4 4. Now let's see if this rest is going to make this bar correct. We have here 1 2. So is this, that means we already have 2 crochet, because 4 4 means 4 crochet beats. So we already have 2 crochet beats. Is this rest correct to complete 4 crochet? Let's see. Is this, because now we'll need a meaning, that's 2 more crochets to complete the beat. But is this a meaning rest? The answer is no. If you're still struggling to understand your rest or to know the difference between your rest, go back to my previous video and learn. This rest is a semi-brief rest, not a meaning rest. So it's not, this rest is not correct. That's why I marked this, because you asked it. Now the second one, we are still on 4 4. We have 1.5, 2 3. So this is a crochet rest to complete. It's complete because we have 1 crochet plus half plus this, that's 2 3, and 1 crochet rest. So it's complete. The third one, we have 1 2 crochet, we have semi quiver, join here, that's 3 crochet, and this. So this rest is complete because this is a semi quiver rest. So this rest is a quarter, whereas this other rest is 4. So adding 4 here makes it to be 6 instead of 4. Well, this rest is 1. So adding it completes the bar. And we've answered number 8. The next one, tick one box which shows the 4 notes written in order from the shortest value to the longest value. You see, this is where when we started the lesson, that was day 2, rudiment day 2. You can go back to day 2. I talked about the hierarchy because the arrangement of these notes are very important. It will help you. Now this is exactly what you're asked here. So you have to tick to show if the notes are arranged in order. That's from you're asked from the shortest, that's the lowest note, let me put it that way, to the longest, that's the highest note. Now let's see. This is the hierarchy. And the hierarchy, this is it. From here We have here, we have crochet, we have quiver and semi-quiver. Let's see which of these gets from down to up. This one has semi-quiver, dotted crochet, minim and semi-brief. So semi-quiver, this and this. Okay, this one has semi-quiver. Now carry this one before this one, so it's not accepted. This one has this. So the very correct arrangement is this. So this is the answer for number 9. Then number 10, write the correct name of each of these notes. Okay, let's see. What's the correct name? That's what you're asked now, is the names of lines and spaces, adding the accidentals. So this is F sharp. So the answer to this one is F sharp. The answer to this one is F. The answer to this one, ledger line 1, is C sharp. The answer to this one is G. And the answer to this one is A. As for the, this is the first ledger line above the treble clef, which is A. With this, you're set and you score distinction in your grade 1 and grade 2 music theory exams. Enjoy yourself and don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, don't forget to like for more. Don't just benefit and go without contributing. And you can send me a thank you sticker to show your support too.